What's going on, fellow professors? I'm here with Mark, and today we decided to shoot a video, kind of a walkthrough video of Upwork. Mark wants to post a job, so we thought it would be a good idea to go ahead and video the steps that we're going to do. And we're just going to kind of walk through the process. We're going to talk through what we're doing, and hopefully everybody can gain some knowledge from what we're doing. So what's going on, Mark? How are things going?
Not much. Everything's going good. I'm excited to do this. I'm excited to, have this ad out here. Getting VAs, I think, are critical to this kind of business, to scale this kind of business. So let's hop right into it because I
Sure.
want to get someone quick.
That's right. That's right. All right. So, I guess one of the first things is that we want to go ahead and create a new post. So there you go. Next. Okay, so let's see. So this is tell us what type of work that you want done. So in this one, what do you think you want to put in this box?
Yeah, I would imagine something to assist with. I want to mention some keywords like drop shipping. I think you had mentioned before. Don't say Zeek Analytics. Kind of let that come out because a lot of them use that. So someone familiar with drop shipping, would you mention an eBay or a Walmart?
Yeah, absolutely. So,
Okay.
so in the title, we want to be clear but vague, right? Because we want them to ask questions, and because we learn from their questions. And the reason why we don't want to put in Zeek Analytics is because we want to know if they have it, if they use it, if they know how to use it. Because if we put certain things inside of the ads, it gives them ammunition to say, oh, yes, I do that. Oh, yes, I have this. So we want them to tell us that this is what I use, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
okay.
Yeah, so in the title, tell us what type of work. I mean, I would put something like, eBay drop shipper, and what else do you think we should put in there?
Software, familiar with software and drop shipping, something like that, something that kind of hints at it but doesn't give.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So you know what? Maybe you had it right the first time. So put looking. So we're looking for. So we're looking for somebody who's experienced with eBay, with drop shipping, with title optimization, things like that. So the type of work that we're looking for is we're looking for somebody who knows eBay drop shipping and knows how to customize titles.
How to what? Sorry.
How to customize titles.
eBay drop shipping. Title customization. Oh, product title.
There you go.
Product title customization.
Listing. And listing. And then I would kind of keep it at that. Or instead of customization, you could also put title optimization. Yeah.
Optimization, yeah.
Optimization. I think that's kind of the buzzword that they use, right?
Okay, yep. Yeah, optimization is, yeah. So eBay drop shipping, product title optimization, and listing.
Yep. So that kind of gives kind of a spectrum of who you are, what you do, and what you kind of want them to do, right?
Yep.
So you can customize this title any way you want it. It doesn't have to be, worded exactly like this, but this is kind of the realm that you want to go with.
Yeah. Okay. And should we mention here anything with the software side, or is it too long of a?
Yeah, I would keep it short and sweet. I wouldn't put any kind of software yet. Right.
Okay.
So we'll kind of hit on that.
Right. Okay.
So the next one is, what do you want to name your job post? So I would put eBay drop shipping professional.
And this is going to be the title of the work that they're going to read, right? This is going to be
correct. Yeah, correct. So, I mean, I would also keep this one short and sweet. So eBay drop shipping professional. I mean, that kind of lets them know that we're looking for somebody for drop shipping. So, and what goes along with drop shipping, right? So things like title optimizations, using Zeek Analytics, searching for, hot products that sell, things like that. That's what they are. So somebody who doesn't know what drop shipping is, they're not going to apply to your ad. So it kind of weeds out those tire kickers, or, ooh, this sounds good, maybe I can do it if they train me. And we don't want that. We want somebody who's already doing it, who already knows how to do it, who's been doing it for a little while. So that's kind of why we want to gear it around this.
Okay. And do you think is that direct enough, eBay drop shipping professional?
And unless you want to add something else, yeah.
Well, one thing that I was thinking, the work you want done, what about customer service?
So that's going to be something a little different because I think right now what everybody needs to focus on is hiring a VA for listing.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And then
this is VA number one, right?
This is VA. Yeah, this is VA number one. Now, that's not saying that down the road that this person can't start ordering. So that's something that when you're doing your initial video interview, that you can ask them, do you also have experience in customer service? If so, tell me about it. And plus, when you start getting people applying, you can read their resume, and it might have in there, ordering, customer service, things like that, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, eBay drop. Okay. Yeah, that looks good.
Okay.
Sweet. Start to the point. I like it. So we'll hit next here.
Okay, so let's get more specific. Click the little green. Yep. There we go. Okay, so is there anything e-commerce in there? Business analyst, project manager, search engine marketing. Yeah, right. Let's e-commerce theme customization. That's close, right?
Yeah. And just keep on looking to the bottom here to make sure. Okay.
Well, scroll up a little bit. I thought I saw something else.
Oh, down here.
Okay. Project manager.
Here.
I mean, either or would work.
Okay.
Or there's a product management.
Yeah, product management. There we go.
Okay. That's
I think that's probably good.
That's kind of broad, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, so scroll down to the bottom. I think at the very bottom.
Here's e-commerce here.
Oh, there you go.
It was too far at the top.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that one's good.
Okay, e-commerce assistant.
You got it. Let's put that.
Okay.
But I think if somebody wanted to pick one of the other ones, I don't think that's a bad idea. But let's stick with e-commerce assistant.
Okay. Scroll down to the bottom.
Title eBay dropshipping professional. Let's see here. So we're going to describe the work to be done. So what's nice is I uploaded inside of Slack. I uploaded mine that when I hired Shara. So I went ahead and put it in there. So let's copy and paste it, and then let's kind of go over it.
Okay. Yeah, we're in resources scripts.
Yeah, right there. VA hire an ad. So what I did was I kind of took a lot of the work out for everybody, when they're going to hire somebody. So basically, I forgot what I said. So I said, I'm looking for an experienced person to help grow my eBay dropshipping business. You must be proficient in dropshipping and listing from the DSM tool to eBay. You must have knowledge with eBay, DSM tool, and title optimization. Let's see, as well as what products to look for and the hot items that sell. I am also looking for part-time that can turn into full-time. If you're the right person, video interview a must. So let's kind of talk about the reason why I worded it like this. So as you notice, I put nothing in there about programs, about Zeek Analytics, because I want them to tell me how they do it, right?
Right.
So one of the questions that I ask when I do a video interview is, what is your process? Explain to me your process on finding good items that sell, right? And then I let them answer, because typically with that statement, they're going to say, well, I use XYZ program and this is how I do it. And I go in and I grab, something that's selling that's 4 or 5 days in someone's store, this and that, right? So it brings out what they actually do. And you can shift through the BS, right? Because some people will BS and, this isn't what they do, but they're just looking for a job, right?
Right.
So that's why
if you let them talk enough, right? I mean, I think that's the key, is like what you're saying, exactly what your title's about and exactly what you want them to do. You're not giving them all the answers, but you're leading them in a direction. And even good BSers, if you let them talk enough, you'll be able to start seeing, now you don't really know what.
Exactly. That's right. That's right.
Okay.
Okay. So any questions on your end like this? Because you're kind of representing the people out there.
Yeah, no, I think that's good. You must have eBay knowledge. I like that. DSM and title optimization. So DSM tool, you mentioned DSM tool, but that's a pretty industry standard when it comes to.
Yeah, it is. Well, the reason why I put that in there is because that's our platform. Yeah. And I want them to be aware of that and have knowledge of DSM, because if they don't have knowledge of DSM, then you're stuck having to train them. And you want to do as little industry training as possible. When I say industry training, I mean things that we use every day, like eBay and DSM, things like that. So they need to have knowledge of those platforms. If not, you're going to spend a lot of time showing them and asking questions, and you kind of want to weed that out, right?
Yeah, okay. No, and I like the video interview too. I think that's absolute.
Yeah, that is an absolute must. Somebody had a question a couple of weeks ago that said that, is it true? And they asked Shara, they said, is it true that Philippine people do not like to do video interviews? And I thought that was interesting because, and I had Shara answer it, which of course the question, the answer was no. But, if somebody gives you pushback on the video interview, you just skip them and you move on. Because a lot of the times you're going to be interacting with that person, right? You're going to be saying, hey, because I must hop on a call with Shara once or twice a night and say, hey, let's hop on a call and go over this.
Right.
So that person has to be, has to have the tools in order to, run your business properly and to help you grow your business. If they don't have a camera or they don't have a mic or whatever the case may be, then they're not good at their job.
Right. I was going to say they're not prepared. They don't have the right tools for what they're doing. It's online work. So have to be able to connect.
Exactly. So you also have to keep in mind that this person is working in your store and this person is helping you grow your business. So you want to make sure that they have all the tools, they know what they're doing, they work with your platforms, things like that.
Right. Okay.
All right, scroll down. So we never have any jobs to upload. Let's see, what type of project do you have? One time. So this is an ongoing project. Let's see how many. I want to hire one. Yep. So we want to hire one freelancer. Let's see. U.S. only. Freelancers in any location. I think you can put Philippines down in that box right there. Oh, you can even check it. There you go. Perfect.
Oop. Oh, you gotta hit. Okay. There we go.
Why isn't it going up?
Not fill. There we go. Skills needed. Optional.
So the skills needed. So I would put in there. So I would we kind of want to regurgitate things that we say, because that's going to show if they've read it, and it's also going to let them know that this is what we are looking for, right? Because we've said it 2 or 3 times.
Right.
So in the skills entered, I would put
product research.
I would put proficient in product research. Do you got to pick it?
Suggest it. Yeah, I guess you got to pick the skill.
Interesting.
Product research. Products. Products research.
The skill is not right.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So they have a certain set of skills
They
that
do.
Dave had them pre-fill out. That's why they're going to match it up, right?
Yeah, I would think so. Put eBay in there.
Okay. Marketing web services, listing writing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, cool. I don't think it's going to have DSM in there. Yeah, it's not going to have it.
Yeah.
What about, let's see, eBay listing writing? Okay, that's Amazon listing optimization. Okay, why don't they have it? What about listing optimization? There you go.
That's what oh, just Amazon.
Interesting. All right, so let's just skip it. I mean, if you wanted to take time and find words,
Yeah,
but
I mean, maybe.
I think the
It
first
depends on
one's cool.
Yeah. So eBay listing writing.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep that for now.
Yeah.
And again, we can always come back in and edit these, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. So how do you want to pay? So what are the choices? It's probably fixed price. Okay, so you can do either or. So you can do like a fixed price of $50 a week or whatever. I would say pay by the hour.
Right.
That's how I did it. So
and then in the conversation, probably in interview 1 or 2, then maybe we can hone it down to say, hey, we want to start out hourly, put you on some kind of a 2-week or 1 week, Is that kind of how you go, as a 2-week, 1 week period, and then go for, okay, now we can set up more a salary weekly thing. Okay.
So the main goal is to start them on Upwork.
Yeah.
And then to move them off of Upwork and have them work for you, like you personally, full time, and then you just make payments to their PayPal account.
PayPal is the suggested way. Okay.
Yeah.
Another question I had. Now I know you said to get Shara, like with Shara, to get her off of Upwork, it took a second, right? Like she was very dedicated to it. Yeah. And so that's not easy all the time, right?
Well, it's not because they have contracts with Upwork.
Right.
And if they go stagnant without having any work, then Upwork will cancel their contract. But I'm thinking if they needed to re-up it, they could. It's not like it's not like a one and done type thing.
Right.
So, but she was very nervous. She was in the very beginning. She was like, "Well, can't we just like pay 10 hours so I can just keep my contract?" And I says, no. If we're going to do this, then we need to do it all the way.
Yeah,
so,
commitment.
So
level,
she took a leap of faith, and and for the most part, I did too. So
yeah, sure, no, absolutely.
So level entry. I would pick that one.
Yeah. Okay.
How long do you need it? I would put more.
I guess it's more kind of speaking of in kind of intention to me. This would be a question of intention. I intend on having you, if you work out and this business. I'm saying longer than 6 months. That would be my reading to it. I don't. Or what were you thinking when you kind of?
I was just kind of looking around at it. How long do you expect this job to last? I mean, we expect the job to last a long time. So
yeah.
I think you're going to get more and better candidates if it's a longer period of time.
Right.
I don't remember what I picked for Shower. I think I picked more than 6 months. So yeah, let's just pick more than 6 months.
That's right. And again, we can come back and time commitment required.
I would put I don't know yet.
Okay.
Because it could be anything, right? It could be. It just depends. If they're putting in awesome listings and you're making good money off them, then you can up them.
Yeah. Right.
All right.
Okay.
So scroll down. Let's see what's next. Do you want freelancers to find? Yes, freelancers using Upwork, public search only. Upwork
and public search engine, or just Upwork people?
Yeah, I would say just Upwork people.
Yeah. Okay.
Because one of the reasons why we're going through this or going through Upwork is because of the protection, right? Because we pay through Upwork. They have to clock in and out through Upwork. So they can't BS us and say they worked, an hour or 10 hours and they actually did it, because you're going to set expectations of, hey, I want, a minimum of 30 items a day posted in my account, or 25 items a day, or whatever you decide. So,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so what's next? Screening questions. A few questions you'd like the candidates to answer.
Well, right here, preferred qualifications up here.
Okay. Yeah.
Specify the qualifications. And I don't know. Again, maybe this is a. I mean,
Let's look through it.
Yeah. So freelancer type. Work through an agency. We don't.
No. Yeah.
We want independent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rising talent. I'm guessing that's some of their newer.
So again, we are hiring for listings, so we don't have to get nuts on this, because I think the more hard you make it and the more picky you are,
sure,
the more money it's going to cost.
Yeah, right. Okay, so would you include that, or would you just say hide qualifications altogether? Kind of see what it gives us initially.
Yeah. So English level. Click on that one. Basic, conversational, fluent, able to verbally discuss product. Yeah, at least, right? So anything after conversational, it's going to be a bonus to us, right?
Yeah.
But we want them to at least understand, to be able to understand us while we're, instructing on what we want them to do in our business.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Click on that one.
It's like an Upwork grading system.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably stick with 90% and above.
Okay.
Let's see, hours billed to Upwork. I would just put any amount.
Okay.
Because you're going to set how many hours.
Right. Yeah, what it is. Yeah. And then this says
no preference.
No preference on that. Okay.
Yeah.
So these are kind of the screening questions, right? So what?
So go back into. Yep. Didn't I put something in there? Whatever you call it. Yeah. So I put, what are your qualifications? Have you done work like this before? Are you dedicated work with integrity? Will you always have the company's best interests in mind at all times? And are you a hard worker and take pride in your work? So those are the questions that I put in this section here.
Okay.
What can you space them, like
have them down? Yeah.
Just kind of one after. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Want to find a professional, you got to look professional.
That's right. So let's go over these real quick. So what do I have? What are your qualifications? So they're gonna see this, when they're looking at your ad, right? So they're gonna see, what are your qualifications? So hopefully, if it's the right candidate, when you ask them, because you're gonna re-ask them these questions,
right? So
you're gonna say, so tell me your qualifications. So hopefully they're smart enough to have already read it, and know how to answer it.
Okay.
So what are your qualifications? So we basically want to know, have they done this before? Who have they worked for? What makes them qualified to do this job? Things like that.
Okay.
Have you done work like this before? Again, we want to know, where they've done this before. Typically, they're going to tell you that it's eBay UK. So these people do a lot of eBay UK.
Okay.
So we want to know where they've done it before.
Yep. Okay.
Are you a dedicated worker with integrity? This is a question that, they can tell you anything, right? But these are kind of leading questions, because, if something happens down the road, you can say, remember back in the interview when I asked you if you were a dedicated worker? Now you're telling me you have to pick up your son. Now you're telling me that you have a doctor's appointment. Now you're telling me that you're going to be late tomorrow, right?
Kind of goes into that moral obligation thinking, right? It's like, hey, this is a real job. This is
you're helping us grow the business.
Yeah.
So the next one was, will you always have the company's best interests in mind at all times? So basically, what's good for them is good for the company, and vice versa. What's good for the company is good for them. Mm-hmm. So we want them to kind of elaborate on this. We want to know what their feelings are about having the company's best interest at mind. So that kind of goes back into the integrity part.
Yeah.
Because we want to make sure that they're not, when they're listing items, or if they're like changing up the description, that they're not misleading.
No, right.
Because sometimes you can mislead an ad to make it sound better than it is.
Yeah.
And then when they get that product, the customer is let down, right?
Right.
Are you a hard worker and take pride in your work? So again, that's going to go back to, are you dedicated? So are you a hard worker and take pride in your work? So if you're a hard worker, that means that you're going to do anything to show up to work. You're going to do everything in your power to make sure you do your job properly, to make sure that the projects that you hand down to them are done in a timely fashion, or just done, properly.
Yeah.
And you take pride in your work. I mean, that's going to be the key right there. And that's something that when you're interviewing that I would talk about, because they're the face of your business now, right?
Yeah.
Because they are building the ads, they're building the titles. And if they do crappy work, then your company's going to look crappy.
Right.
Store's going to look crappy, right?
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that they take pride in their work. They double check, they triple check the items, the listings. They make sure things are, spelled properly, and just make sure that everything looks good.
Yeah.
And so we want to ask that question, right?
Makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
Anything else you think of?
No, I was going to say, I think you're right, especially with these last three, right? It's kind of the moral side of a job, right? The moral side of who you're working with, and this is a professional environment. And I think it sets that up, especially as we can conversate with those things right to those points. So in the interview. So I think that makes sense.
Yeah. Cover letter. I personally, you don't have to do this, but I like to see cover letters because the cover letter is almost kind of like the resume in a way.
Yeah.
So I like doing that.
Yeah. I think someone that provides that also, you go back to taking pride in your work. A cover letter is extra effort on.
That's right.
So
that's exactly right. Mm-hmm. Let's see. So ask applicant. Okay. Boost your job's visibility. Tell us how we can reach more freelancers and hire.
So this is probably something paid?
Yeah, probably. So we'll skip that. Invite a coworker. And I think we're done. I think that's it. Allow coworkers to, okay, perfect. And
I'll preview it real quick.
Yeah, let's preview it real quick. So this is what it's going to look like, what the candidates are going to see. Admin support, personal virtual assistant, perfect. eBay dropshipping professional, perfect. We explain exactly what we're looking for, what we want, who we are, what we do, right? It's an ongoing project, so that the ongoing project part is going to be appealing to somebody.
Yeah, I like that.
Because it's steady work.
Mm-hmm.
Want to hire freelancer, okay. Any location, there's locations, Philippines, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Skills, eBay listing and writing, okay. We pay by the hour. Entry level, which is fine.
Yeah.
As long as they have the basic skill set of what we need, we can teach them other things, right?
Right. Yeah, I think that's an important one, because I think my initial response was, oh, let's get somebody at least, somewhat trained, but they're trained by someone else. So it's
exactly. And that's what we thought too, but we kind of ran into it. And maybe we'll circle back around to it.
Right.
Let's see here. Let's see. Do you think we should change that one?
This one?
Yeah, to make it look more appealing.
I think so. Yep.
Okay. All right. So we'll keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want freelancers to apply for a job? Only Upwork. Okay. Independent. Okay. 90% job success. All right. So what I would do is, so once this goes out, Upwork is going to match you with candidates they feel fit your descriptions.
Okay.
And then you're going to also get people that apply to it, right? So if you find that you're not getting very many people applying, then we should probably lower our standards a little bit.
Right.
And I know that kind of sounds funny, but so I would probably take that 90% job success to 80%.
Okay.
And it might widen the playing field for you.
You're saying if this doesn't if our net's not wide enough cast, right?
Correct.
If we get a few applicants, and let's make it a little more accessible to people and things around. Okay.
That's it.
So I'm going to edit. So I should edit this real quick, and we'll just do the I don't know yet.
So
decisiveness, I think.
Yeah, exactly. So this is why we want to view it, because now we can see what they see, and we found a problem. Not a
Yeah.
problem, but we found
Yeah.
something that could make it more enticing for that right VA.
Yeah, when you put your applicant eyes on it, kind of made it sound like you might be indecisive, or to me anyway, a little indecisive. So
Yeah.
I think it's
Right there. Right down a little bit.
down,
Scroll down.
scroll up.
Oh, scroll up. Is this down? Oh, scroll up. Sorry.
Scroll up. No, it's yeah.
There you go, right there.
There you go.
There you go.
The big square.
So let's do. So I mean, I feel as of right now. I mean, I feel that when you're hiring your first VA, you're not going to go more than 30 hours.
Right.
I just don't think you're going to. So
right.
yeah. So I would do that one.
Yeah.
So in your interview with them, you can tell them that we're gonna test the fields at 30 an hour or 30 hours per week, but this could very well turn into much more.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. So now we'll go down here, and then we just post it. We only had really one change.
Let's preview one more time.
Do it again just to make sure.
Yep. Ongoing freelancer, we pay by the hour. 4 and 6 months, less than 30 hours. Okay.
Yeah, that
looks better, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
And like you said, I think one of the first things that I probably would, if the net isn't cast wide enough, then maybe this 90%. Although I don't know what Upwork, how many applicants are above 90%. I don't know. So we'll find out.
Yeah, I mean,
or the rising talent, maybe, I don't know.
I thought it had 85%. So I was looking at when they would match you with people, I was doing like 85% and above.
Oh, okay.
And I think if somebody has like 80 or 85%, it's probably because, maybe somebody didn't give them a 5-star.
Right.
And then other candidates didn't rate them at all. So it dropped their score. So it's probably of no fault of their own,
Got it. So this is Upwork star ratings. That's really what it is, right? The
Correct.
1 to 5 star. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So job success is that. Okay.
Yeah. And I think it looks great, man. I think it's good.
Perfect.
I think go ahead and post it.
Okay. Okay.
Your job is live, so
now it gives you a list that are automatically kind of matched, possibly.
Kind of matched, and kind of of your certain keywords that you have in your listing.
Right.
It might be eBay, it might be See, so this Maroth B.
Mm-hmm.
That one says eBay, Amazon expert, e-commerce.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's why. But I mean, look, he or she is $16 an hour.
Yeah.
So I think what we'll do is we'll let this marinate for a day or so, and then we'll do another video.
Yeah.
Of looking at the candidates.
Part 2.
Yeah, part 2, and then we'll kind of go over. We'll open up their profile. We'll look at them. And then we'll just kind of see who's a good fit, who's not. So Here's one for $3 an hour in the Philippines. Virtual assistant, data entry, professional, eBay seller, WordPress web design.
Yeah.
And if somebody has some extra skills, that's awesome. All right.
So the nice thing about this, yeah, absolutely. And the nice thing about this, you can see she has 75% job success.
So you know what? Click on her.
Yeah.
Click on her. Let's take a look.
16 jobs in progress.
Oh wow. Okay. So this is somebody that you might want to stay away from,
right?
Because she has so many in progress right now, right. And how much can she, devote to your business,
right? Yeah.
And the time that she does devote, is it good time?
Yeah. Right. Are you second or third, or did you get third? Right.
That's right.
Okay. Okay, so it gives you pages and pages.
And pages. And so you can just kind of look through them. And so what we want to see is we want to see the people who actually apply for the job.
Yes.
Those are the ones that we want to kind of dissect
We're
and
speaking it out. Right.
look through.
But I'm sure they give you different ones every time on this. So if you went through a couple pages, you might be able to find some at least to kind of jumpstart yourself, and just getting used to maybe clicking on it. I know that's what I would do is come through, and that's what I've done, is come through and really look at, hey, what are they working on? Something like this. I mean, you've worked somewhere for a long time. That would tell me, the 300. I don't.
Yeah,
again,
no, exactly.
It's something that I'm looking at going, yeah, this would be interesting to me to not maybe on the recording, but afterwards go through.
Yeah, exactly.
So, okay, so we'll be back in part 2, and we'll find.
Yep. And we'll go through the candidates, and we will we'll kind of dissect them, and we'll go over the good, bad, and the ugly. Why you should maybe interview this a certain person, and why you shouldn't interview that person.
Perfect.
So we'll do that.
All right. I look forward to it.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
We'll see you in part 2. No problem. Bye bye.